I have spent a good part of my life in cleaning rivers, including Ganga. And based on my experience, I feel that when we started this program in 1985, we were at the right path. We conceived a good program, implemented it in a good manner. But where we failed, these issues came up much later only. In hindsight, if I consider, I find that there were three major stumbling blocks in the success story of, or success or unsuccess story, whatever you call it, of the erstwhile Ganga Action Plan that was started in 1985. While the program was implemented, as far as I can see, in a fairly good manner, what we faced was the operation and maintenance of the assets, major assets like the sewage treatment plants, the sewerage systems, the pumping stations, toilets, cremation grounds, particularly the electric crematoria. We faced a lot of difficulty in their operation and maintenance, mainly because this was supposed to have been the responsibility of the state governments who were the recipient or the beneficiary of this program, and where actually the pollution is taking place. But due to their resource constraints, the priority allotted by every state, not one but all, to this work was, as far as I feel, low. It requires definitely much more attention from states, because today, water is such a thing without which we can't live. And if we are polluting water, we are polluting the entire thing, and our life will on the planet or on this in the country will become difficult. So basically, the state governments, they had problems in providing funds, particularly timely funds for running the assets. They also could not provide uninterrupted electric supply for running these assets. These are two major blocks I found. And the third one was the lack of dilution in our rivers, which is a perennial problem. Most of the water we take in the upper reaches itself for irrigation and do not leave anything to flow in the river downstream. If we treat our wastewater, unless there is enough dilution available, we cannot achieve the water quality standards. So in my opinion, these were the three major blocks, major stumbling blocks, which are responsible for a low visibility of the Ganga Action Plan. Now, since we have started the NGRBA afresh, which the priority is on the cleaning of Ganga and its tributaries, I think we have to learn lessons from our past and try to correct the mistakes which we have done. As a member of Ganga Action Parivar, I would like to give all my services for the cause of cleaning of Ganga, whether it is required by Uttarakhand or by any other state downstream. And our efforts would be to address these problems which we have come up, which we have faced in the running of these programs during last 25 years. We would advise the implementing agencies, government agencies, how we can generate additional funds, how we can maintain these assets that have been created or that would be created, how we can supply electricity uninterruptedly through dedicated feeders, and last of all, how we can manage our problems of low flows in the river. So if we can address these issues, I am sure we would be able to bring the water quality of the river back to the normal, to achieve the objectives of this program. My best wishes are there for Ganga Action Parivar, of which I am also a member.